Hi YouTubers, this is Dr. Tillman at the Tillman Solar Wind House in South Charleston. It's time to do another update and to cover some items that I wanted to cover before in going off grid. This is January in Ohio, and typically we have just this. Cloudy skies with no sun, so therefore that translates into very low solar electric or solar thermal. So you notice that here by the house I have some propane tanks. Let's take a look at the other side of that. This is the other side of the house, and there's a propane tank over here as well. Let's go inside and I'll show you what they're doing. But this is what I wanted to show you. The propane gas heater. Bought this originally from Harbor Freight years ago, and it's been doing a fine job here in the front room at the Tillman Solar Wind House. This is a freestanding fireplace I've had here for years, and it's being fed by the 3 propane bottles you saw previously. And other than the solar thermal I use in the spring and the summer, that was Sebastian. Spring, summer, and fall, when it's chilly, this is the mainstay of the heat in the house, and it keeps the house pretty comfortable. As you can see, it's 38.5 degrees outside at 96% humidity and 71.7 degrees here inside the house, nice and comfortable. Over here we have the thermostat for the propane freestanding stove. And this here is for the solar thermal, which I have it off at the moment because we really don't have any solar thermal heat. And down here we have battery status, and it's functioning there at about 12.24 volts. That's the battery bank in the basement. And this is kind of a sight gauge to tell you in case you don't want to get up close and read the meter. Something I forgot to mention and I wanted to show you was this swamp cooler. Swamp cooler is used in the summer to cool the air in the house, using water as an evaporative cooler. Well, in the winter time when it's cold outside and dry, this blowing over top of the propane stove adds a lot of humidity to the air, making it warmer. So it serves double duty, both in the summer to cool and in the winter to add humidity. And this is the aquarium. I have 4 little guppies in there. I named them Eeny, Meeny, Miny, and Mo. By the way, everything you've seen here as far as being lit up is from the batteries. Everything in the house runs off the batteries. This is the kitchen area, and I have right there, as you can see, a solar plug. Walk up here to it and take a look. That's a 2,000 watt tap from the basement. And look around here. This is the water cooler and heater. It also is running off the system. Okay, we'll turn around here. I have a little restaurant booth that I use, that we sit at when we eat. And one last change that I'm going to be making to take me completely off grid will be the removal of this electric range. It's going to be replaced this spring with a propane range. Okay, what you're looking at here is the massage room. I do some Reiki and massage work, and just something I like to do. Some of the Eastern healing modalities. And that brings us to the restroom. And let me show you something interesting there. Okay, nothing special here, but the commode, as you see that switch on the back of the commode there behind the tank, you flip that switch and the commode fills with harvested rainwater. And so we get to flush the toilet with harvested rainwater from the 2 storage tanks in the basement, which is filled from the main collection tank outside the house. Okay, we're back down in the basement, and of course you've all seen this in previous YouTubes. This is the battery bank right here, and this right here meter is showing us with a dim light that we've got almost no solar charge at all, and that's the reason that you'll find this sometimes sitting next to the battery bank, and that would be a floor charger. Yes, this runs off the grid, and I'm putting about 20 amps right now, buying a bit of energy off of the local grid to keep the batteries charged, because there's just not enough solar energy on a cloudy day like this to keep up with demands. However, the new thing that I did add was this Xantrack controller, charge controller. So it's coming down from the 12 panels that are on the roof. This Xantrack controller is actually replacing, let me move over here, these old style charge controllers that came with the kits. And be honest with you, they're pretty well useless as far as being effective. Okay, one of the things I wanted to mention here, since we don't have solar hot water much to speak of, this is a solar hot water tank, and in direct line it feeds the propane tankless water heater, which is hooked to the system here in the house. And what it does is that flash heats the water throughout the house whenever you call for it. Fully automatic, and it's been a real pleasure to have this thing in place, I'll tell you. Alright, I opened the back door to show you the backyard, and there is the electric car. Oh, no gas too. And notice in the background there is a camper, and that fits in the back of my pickup truck, and that's going to be another YouTube coming up, as well as the HHO unit I have operating on the pickup truck, which I'll go into detail how that works in future YouTubes. But I can tell you this, it has made a significant change in gas mileage, just converting regular tap water to hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, well, that's about the update here. Till I get something else put together. See you, YouTubers. Thanks for watching.